Airbus partners with Starlab to bring commercial aerospace innovation. Did you know Voyager Space partners with Airbus to develop and operate the Starlab commercial space station project to be launched in 2028? At Airbus, we acknowledge the fate of aerospace is independent, affiliated, and zero emission. We collaborate with our innovation ecosystem and force our digitized processes to visualize forthcoming notions that will bring this idea to the truth. This is what Airbus partners with Starlab are planning. Welcome back to Fly Me to the Moon. So here is an interesting topic to discuss. Want to know and understand more about it? Get more details? What are the plans and how are the government and NASA helping? Aerospace collectively guides the environment and outer space. It's an eclectic enterprise with numerous commercial, industrial, and material applications. Aerospace engineering comprises aviation and astronauts, and the analysis, method, presentation, procedure, or supervision of airplanes and spacecraft implicate the job of innumerable institutions. Aerospace technology then refers to the building, testing, and maintenance of airplanes and space vehicles. Technicians may be involved in the assembly, assistance, testing, process, and restoration of strategies associated with responsible and reusable space liftoff vehicles and corresponding bottom consent supplies. Creative technologies and manufacturing procedures are being formulated on a seemingly consistent basis. Starlab is a free-flying space depot that will work for NASA. Voyager Space and Airbus Defence and Space are partnering to formulate and perform Starlab, a free-flying space depot to administer the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA, and a multinational consumer base of space agents and experimenters. Starlab is scheduled to launch in 2028 to secure a continued human existence in low Earth orbit, or LEO. Airbus Defence and Space will furnish specialized layout approval and expertise for the Starlab space station, which will accompany it as an on-orbit laboratory for astronauts to perform examinations and experiments for the betterment of scientific findings. Starlab is planned and designed to furnish 100% of the International Space Station's freight capability, with the proficiency to execute hundreds of investigations and technological examinations annually. Many people have commented on this. This partnership with Voyager Space is the first step toward fielding the next generation of space stations to serve international astronauts. We are excited to support a project aimed at changing history, said Jean-Marc Nasser, Executive Vice President of Space Systems at Airbus Defence and Space. This collaboration is an essential step in making Starlab a reality, providing a foundation for long-lasting European and American leadership in space. Our team looks forward to diving in on the technology and putting our best engineers to work. Dylan Taylor, Chairman and CEO of Voyager Space, said, "We are proud to partner with Airbus Defence and Space to bring Starlab to life. Our vision is to create the most accessible infrastructure in space to serve the scientific community. This partnership is unique because it engages international partners in the commercial destination's Free Flyer program. Working with Airbus, we will expand Starlab's ecosystem to serve the European Space Agency, ESA, and its member state space agencies to continue their microgravity research in LEO." Voyager and its operating firm, NanoRacks, were rewarded a $160 million Space Act agreement from NASA in December 2021. Now, who are Voyager and Airbus? Voyager Space is a space technology firm committed to building a better fate for humankind in space and on Earth. With almost 20 years of spaceflight lineage and over 1,500 victorious tasks as of fall 2022, Voyager provides space station infrastructure and assistance and technology explanations to commercial users. Airbus is an innovator in aerospace for a secure and joined-together world. The company continually innovates to deliver efficient and technologically developed explanations in aerospace, security, and related services. In retail aircraft, Airbus proposes contemporary and fuel-efficient airplanes and associated assistance. Airbus is also a European administrator in safety and protection and one of the world's overseeing space industries. American corporations are accountable for about a third of Airbus's elements. The member firms perform much of the subassembly in their manufacturers. For example, branches and bottom subassemblies for all Airbus aircraft are put together in the United Kingdom. This is the mission of Voyager and Airbus, trying to unite to bring commercial aerospace innovation and invention. So do you want to hear more about the partnership? Well, before that, you need to do some work for us. Like the video, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to the channel. Fly me to the moon for more such informative and unique videos. Also, don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated. In October 2021, Voyager Space declared its strategies for Starlab, and it will cooperate with Lockheed Martin. The expansion of Airbus gives a robust multinational existence to Starlab, which was rewarded a $130 million Space Act agreement in December to formulate a permanently staffed space depot. Starlab is characterized as a four-person inflatable habitat, including a metallic docking node and bus, an energy and propulsion component, and a Colossus labor-saving arm for servicing. The suggested space station is organized to host the George Washington Carver Science Park Place, with 4 science labs and an available workbench for astronauts. Airbus will deliver specialized design backing to Starlab, which imitates the payload capability of the ISS. ISS supporters have believed in how they will use retail space stations in the destiny after the ISS is retired. Current agreements in the ISS involve trade for services, which is inoperable to pertain to commercial installation. Nicolas Maubert, the science consultant at the French embassy in the U.S., spoke out that Europe does not wish to reimburse instantly to private American corporations, so immediate expenditures for their administrations to the latter for retail space stations could be politically complicated. But those problems might be ameliorated if European corporations and other ISS backers are pertained to in the space depots. This coalition will assist in extending Starlab's ecosystem to perform and its partner-conditioned space agencies to proceed with their microgravity analysis in LEO, Voyager Chairman and CEO Dylan Taylor remarked at an announcement. Jean-Marc Nasser, EVP of Space Procedures at Airbus Defense and Space, summed up that the pairing is a significant effort in making Starlab a fact, furnishing a basis for long-lasting European and American administration in space. Individually, NASA has financed 3 corporations to formulate strategies for intimately owned space stations that would be prepared by 2030. The current agenda is to decommission visitation to the International Space Station. Blue Origin oversees a coalition with Sierra Space to assemble an orbital reef concept. Blue Origin declared openly at the symposium that another firm owned by Bezos, Amazon Web Services, or AWS, also united with the orbital reef team. The other 2 NASA-funded plans are led by NanoRocks and longtime aerospace contractor Northrop Grumman. So what do y'all think? How will this work, and will it be implemented? Do you think it's going to be successful? Share your views on this. Also, like the video, share it with your fellow space enthusiasts, and subscribe to our channel, Fly Me to the Moon.